Good evening. Legislative Day number 16 will now come to order. Let's please pause for a moment of silent meditation. Thank you. I will now call upon Councilman Catch, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the States of America, to the republic for which it stands, nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Councilman Catch. Just like to let everyone know, Councilman Crandall will be joining us virtually, and I see him online now. Is there a motion to approve the journal for the meeting of August the 7th, 2023?
Motion.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. The journal is approved. Bills 44-23, 45-23, 46-23, 47-23, and 48-23 were passed by the council, signed by the executive, and hereby enrolled. Mr. Secretary, will you now read all bills for introduction?
Certainly, Mr. Chairman. First is Bill 55-23, Current Expense Budget, NRPA Youth Mentoring Grant. Bill 56-2023, Current Expense Budget, Cracking Down on Auto Theft. Bill 57-23, HIV Prevention Services. Bill 58-23, Current Expense Budgets, Sexually Transmitted Disease. Bill 59-23, Current Expense Budget, Ryan White Part B Supplemental. Bill 60-23, Current Expense Budget, Senior Care Waitlist. Bill 61-23, Current Expense Budget, Senior Rides Program. Bill 62-23, sponsored by Councilman Young, Zoning Regulations, Signs, Roof Signs on a Lean-To Roof. Bill 63-23, sponsored by Councilman Catch, Building Permits, Notice of Application for Demolition Permits. Bill 64-23, sponsored by Councilman Marks, Zoning Regulations, School-Related Uses in the RC2 Zone. Bill 65-23, sponsored by Councilman Marks, Zoning Regulations, Uses Permitted CB Zone. And Bill 66-23, also sponsored by Councilman Marks, Zoning Regulations, Changeable Copy Signs.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will now consider two appointment confirmations. Mr. Secretary, first person, please.
The first appointment for the council's consideration this evening, Mr. Chairman, is the county executive's nomination of Mr. Horacio Tablada to be the next director of the Department of Environmental Protection and Sustainability, up for confirmation vote this evening.
Okay, Mr. Tabada. See, there you are.
H.
Well, as is customary, before you get started, we would like to know, do you have any family members with you?
Not with me present.
Okay. We'll see you when you get your family here. Okay,
However, my wife very supportive of the nomination.
okay. Catch, want to know what about your children?
Well, my children, the daughter is in Catonsville with the granddaughter, and one is in Boston, and the other one is in College Park area.
I believe it's
They're all fully supportive.
back to school night is tonight, I think, for your granddaughter.
Yeah, I just spoke with my daughter today, and we're having dinner next week, and she loves the Westchester Elementary School, fourth grade.
Well, you know, this is a tough job, and it's very important that your family is supportive. That's why we like to hear from them first.
Well, she's very supportive.
All right, so We certainly heard extensive testimony in your background during the work session. If you'd like to reiterate any of that before we vote, we appreciate it.
I just want to thank everyone again for meeting with me and met with most of you by now. And I really thank you that I'm excited to start the new position. I continue, working with Department of Environmental Protection, Sustainability. There are a lot of good challenges there, a lot of opportunities with the challenges to see more of the priorities that we talked about, the trees, the control, the niches, and also continue with the compliance of the MS4 with Department of the Environment. Already have meetings set up with the Director of the Water Science in MDE just to go over some of the requirements. So I'm just fully engaged with the process, and as I mentioned last week, customer service is a high priority for me, and so I continue to work with members of the council and the staff to address issues as they come up. And if we don't address them, then somebody else in Baltimore County may address them. So that's always will continue to be a priority for me, and I look forward to working with you and serving the citizens of Baltimore County.
All right, thank you so much. And any questions or comments from the members?
So, Mr. Tablata, you go by the name, you said you had another name, Ice-T?
No,
Not Ice-T?
HT.
H-T, okay.
And I can tell you where that came from.
I was looking for you on Law and Order.
Okay, thank you. Maybe we could do a video.
That would not be me.
Okay. Train is almost off the tracks. Just almost. We'll go back. So, is there a motion to approve the appointment? It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones,
Aye.
Mr. Marks,
Aye.
Mr. Ertel,
Aye.
Mr. Crandall,
Aye.
Mr. Young,
Aye.
Mr. Patoka,
Aye.
Mr. Catch.
Aye. Guys have it. Congratulations, Mr. Tablata.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, there it comes. Here it comes.
Absolutely. So. Okay, Mr. Secretary, next item, please. The next person.
Next, Mr. Chairman, is the council's consideration of the county executive's nomination of Mr. Marcus L. Wang to be the next director of the Department of Economic and Workforce Development for confirmation vote this evening.
Good afternoon, Mr. Wang.
Good afternoon, Chairman Jones. It's a pleasure to be here.
Great. Would you mind introducing your lovely wife?
This is my better half, Stephanie Wang, and I'm proud to have her here.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Yes.
Are you okay with this, Stephanie? You have the deciding vote. Whatever you say, the rest of us will follow.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Wang, again, you gave us extensive testimony during the work session, but we'd like to hear from you again, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. Members of the council, Chairman Jones, I want to thank you very much for communication. I want to thank you for consideration and your support. I want to thank County Executive Johnny Olszewski for his trust in nominating me for this very privileged and very important position. I want to thank my teammates over there, Kimmy Routson and Brad Croner, for being wonderful and shepherding me through this process. Most of all, I want to thank my beautiful wife, Stephanie, and my two children for being very supportive of my taking this role. I'm honored to be here, and I'm honored to work on behalf of all the residents of Baltimore County.
Well, thank you very much. Are there any questions or comments from the members?
Mr. Chairman, I am so impressed by HT and Mr. Wang. I just don't understand though why, with the problems they're having on Oxford Street in London,
Tremendous problems.
with the stores closing, et cetera, why you don't help them turn it around, because I mean, this is quite a was a tourist haven, and they have great stores like Liberty and et cetera. So anyhow, do you know any, I mean,
Absolutely. Their high street is suffering post-pandemic and with, online shopping. Councilman Catch, I think what we're going to do is revitalize Baltimore County. Then you and I can fly over there and show the Brits how it's done.
I'm with you. I'm with you. We'll go to Britain. I'll drive.
Well, my wife won't let me drive over there, believe me. She wants to stay healthy.
I drive. Scotland's a little iffy because they have these one-lane roads and you never know who's going to be at the top of the hill. It's a little iffy.
Is there a tunnel to take you to the Atlantic, through the Atlantic? A bridge or something?
There's the tunnel
gonna
to
drive?
Paris.
You're gonna drive there from here?
Yeah, on the railroad that your president is building.
Oh.
Like the one to India, was it India or where was he building it? China, India from the US? I forget.
Don't know.
I don't know. Well, I guess the second one is from Baltimore to London.
Okay. Any additional questions, comments from the members? Is there a motion to approve the appointment?
Motion to approve.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call a roll.
Mr. Jones,
Aye.
Mr. Ertel,
Aye.
Mr. Crandall,
Aye.
Mr. Young,
Aye.
Mr. Patoka,
Aye.
Mr. Catch,
Aye.
Mr. Marks.
Aye.
The ayes have it. The appointment is confirmed. Congratulations, Mr. Wayne.
Thank you very much.
What is that? What is that pin?
We'll now move on to the final reading and vote of bills. Mr. Secretary?
Certainly, Mr. Chairman. First bill for final reading and vote this evening is Bill 50-23, Current Expense Budget Fire Prevention and Safety Grant.
Chief Bycock?
Good evening, council members.
Good evening.
The administration is requesting a supplemental appropriation in the amount of $305,333 to support a fire prevention and safety grant that we were awarded through FEMA. This grant will support a full-time community risk reduction or public education coordinator within the department to provide fire safety, health safety, and really whole community resilience safety for a period of 2 years. This grant does require a small match by the county in the amount of $15,267. However, that will be built into the next FY budget, so it will not have a direct impact this year.
Okay, thank you very much. Any questions or comments from the members? Yes.
Would we be able to potentially ask for help in certain neighborhoods?
Absolutely.
Because I know I have a few, I'm sure we all do,
Mhm.
where we know we're probably got some issues with smoke detectors and fire escape routes, things like that.
Absolutely. The fire chief has really has really promoted the role of public and community outreach over the last few years. So we would be happy to make sure we're targeting the right communities.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Any additional questions or comments from the members? Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on Bill 50-23.
Mr. Jones,
Aye.
Mr. Crandall,
Aye.
Mr. Young,
Aye.
Mr. Patoka,
Aye.
Mr. Catch,
Aye.
Mr. Marks. Aye. Mr. Ertel.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Bill 50-23 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you, Chief.
Next, Mr. Chairman, is Bill 51-23, current expense budget, MSAC Argos grant.
Okay, I'm going to call Mrs. Newport.
Good evening, Chairman Jones and council members. The Department of Economic and Workforce Development is requesting approval of a grant award in the amount of $232,202. These grant funds were awarded by the Maryland State Arts Council under its Arts Relief Funding General Operating Support, ARGOS, grant program. This funding will be used to strengthen Baltimore County's capacity to support grant making by addressing technical deficiencies in outreach and grant application management. It will also be used to fund planning activities that will explore ways the cultural arts program could change, reposition, or expand its capacity while outlining a strategic direction for the future. The department requests your favorable approval for the Argos supplemental appropriation.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions or comments from the members? Mr. Secretary, please call a roll on Bill 51-23.
Mr. Jones,
Aye.
Mr. Young,
Aye.
Mr. Patoka,
Aye.
Mr. Catch, Mr. Marks,
Aye.
Mr. Ertel,
Aye.
Mr. Crandall.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Bill 51-23 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next bill, please.
Next, Mr. Chairman, is Bill 52-23, sponsored by Councilman Marks, zoning regulations, uses permitted in the manufacturing light zone, repealing residential uses on adjacent tracts.
Thank you. I would like to motion that this bill be held over for 2 weeks.
I'll second it. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones,
Aye.
Mr. Marks,
Aye.
Mr. Ertel,
Aye.
Mr. Crandall,
Aye.
Mr. Young,
Aye.
Mr. Patoka,
Aye.
Mr. Catch.
Aye.
Thank you.
Ayes have it. The bill is extended to next week, next session. Mr. Secretary, next bill, please.
Next, Mr. Chairman, is Bill 53-23, sponsored by Councilman Crandall, Bring Your Own Bag Act, exceptions and clarifications.
Mr. Chairman.
Councilman Crandall?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As I mentioned in the work session, when we originally passed the Bring Your Own Bag Act bill, I feel that we did not get it right. We got certain aspects of the bill that I feel that we should rectify, which is what I'm proposing in this bill. The changes are threefold. One is to exempt liquor stores from having to charge for a paper bag and continue to use plastic bags should they choose to do so, while hopefully encouraging their customers to bring reusable bags. In talking with the industry, I became aware that certain products are better handled in plastic bags. So the bill proposes an exemption for liquor stores. The bill also exempts food service facilities from having to charge for a paper bag. It seemed rather silly to me, and if I can speak for the chair, the chair I think feels the same way, that it seems rather silly for a fast food restaurant to have to charge customers for a paper bag that is already built into the cost of the products that consumers are buying. And then thirdly, the bill defines what a retailer may sell or give away as a reusable bag. Now, we had talked about
changing the language of the bill to, in this particular aspect, to changing the mill thickness to match the California standard that the chair has mentioned in the past. Did we amend that to make that change, Mr. Bostwick?
That was discussed at the work session, Mr. Crandall, but it has not been formally offered yet.
Okay. If it's okay with the chair and my colleagues, I would like to offer that amendment.
Okay,
Mr. Chairman,
yes.
Councilman Crandall asked you a question.
Sure.
Yes, this bill, the current law is due to go into effect in November, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. You know, my view, and I'm interested in hearing your response to this, my view is I'm certain that when it goes into effect as is, there's probably going to be some concern. And I just think that, you know, with various aspects of the bill, I just think that it would be smart for us to wait until we hear comments from the public once the bill is in effect and then act accordingly. I just think that we're less than 2 months away from its implementation. And I just think it sends such a mixed message to the business community to change this bill so close to its implementation.
Do you want a response, Councilman Couch? Is that what your question?
Your comments, right, correct.
Well, I think it's never too late to get out ahead of a mistake, and I think that the bill has some mistakes in it.
Councilman Crandall.
Community, into a situation where if we were to go back later on after they've implemented their changes and we hear feedback and we change things, well, they've already invested in changing their supply chain and changing how they're doing business. So I'm trying to get out ahead of the mistake that I think that the original bills, the mistakes that the original bill made, so we don't put the business community in a situation as I just mentioned. I mentioned when we were discussing the original bill, Bill 123, that this bill, the way that it was formulated and the way that we discussed it and the way that we amended it with amendments on top of amendments, it just caused even more confusion in the business place. So I don't think that by moving forward with this bill that we're causing confusion. We're actually alleviating confusion in the marketplace. But
Thank
thank
you,
you for your thought. Thank you for your thoughts.
Thank you, Councilman Crandall.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
what, hearing Councilman Crandall's discussion related to his bill, and then remembering that the debate that we had at the dais on the original bill, I know that he thinks that there were mistakes made. I know that he believed that there were mistakes in the original bill. Under the circumstances, there have been internal discussions about the implementation of the original piece of legislation that's been happening between other members related to this particular bill. I wasn't involved in any particular conversation before it was introduced. Had I been, I would have, asked for, or at least asked for a collaborative effort with some of the issues that are contained in the bill and also things that aren't contained in this bill related to fixing them. I'd encourage and ask Councilman Crandall to engage with the 5 members that originally voted for the passage of the original Bring Your Own Bag bill to work on fixes and adjustments before its implementation. And with that, I would like to move to table the bill.
It's been moved.
Mr.
Table.
Chairman, there was a motion by Mr. Crandall for the amendment that he mentioned. Is there any?
Mr. Chairman, I believe he asked if it was okay with his colleagues, and then it was left at that. There wasn't a motion, and there wasn't a second on the amendment. He asked if it would be open to his colleagues in order to offer one.
There was a motion.
Either way, Mr. Secretary, there was not a second.
Right. What I mean is Mr. Crandall motioned, is there a second? And if there is no second, then we move on.
There was no second.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we were procedurally moving. And now that there has been no second, Mr. Young's motion to table is before the council. So if there's no
Yeah.
discussion, is there a second?
Yeah. There's been a motion on the floor to table it. Is there a second?
Second,
Been a second? Discussion on the motion?
you can't discuss it.
Okay. And
To table, there's no discussion.
Do you want me to
Call
call
the
the roll? Mr. Jones,
Aye.
Mr. Young,
Aye.
Mr. Catch,
Aye.
Mr. Patoka,
Aye.
Mr. Ertel,
Aye.
Mr. Marks, Mr. Crandall.
No.
Guys have it. The bill is tabled. On that note, let me just say that I do support you, Councilman Crandall. I do support everything I've said in the past. Nothing has changed. I think it's ridiculous that we would charge citizens 5 cents for a bag who visits a fast food restaurant. That said, we will move on and we'll work on it another day. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Next, Mr. Chairman, are all fiscal matters and contracts.
Extensive testimony was taken at the council's work session on August 29th. The witnesses who testified at the work session is available to restate their testimony if needed. I'll now call upon the secretary to read the cover letter for fiscal matters 1 through 6.
First item, Mr. Chairman, is a purchase order with Atlantic Auctions Incorporated for auctioneer services related to the Perry Hall Mansion. Next is a purchase order with Bodie Cellmark Forensics Incorporated. Next is a contract of sale with Eric Hinton for an acquisition related to the Windsor Mill project. Next is a contract of sale with Deborah Lloyd, also related to the also related to an acquisition for the Windsor Mill project. Next is 2 contracts for on-call environmental site assessment services. And finally, fiscal matter 6 is 5 contracts for on-call watershed and stream restoration, assessment, design, and monitoring services.
Questions, comments from the members?
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
Thank you. Just a few comments about the Perry Hall Mansion, just to get on the record. The Perry Hall Mansion is a protected historic landmark. It cannot be demolished no matter who purchases it. Second, there are easements on the property that require the public to see what the mansion looks like, and that also prevent any sort of subdivision of the property. And thirdly, Ms. Schindel, can I just ask you, the county administration will continue to engage my office as this process unfolds. And Ms. Rogers, this is a property of very great interest to me. And I'm hopeful that we can reach a resolution this year. Thank you.
Thank you. Any additional questions or comments from the members? Is there a motion to approve fiscal matters 1 through 6?
So moved.
I'll second. It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on fiscal matters 1 through 6.
Mr. Jones,
Aye.
Mr. Patoka,
Aye.
Mr. Catch,
Aye.
Mr. Marks,
Aye.
Mr. Ertel,
Aye.
Mr. Crandall,
Aye.
Mr. Young.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Fiscal matters 1 through 6 are approved. Now consider the remainder of miscellaneous items. Mr. Secretary, first item, please.
Mr. Chairman and members of the council, whenever a contract over $25,000 is awarded by a process other than formal competitive bid, it is required that a copy of the contract be given to the county council and the nature and parties to the contract be announced by the secretary at the next legislative session following award of the contract. I believe there are 9 such contracts for recital this evening. The first is a supplier contract with Rosetta Stone LLC. This is for access to Rosetta Stone's Catalyst language learning software for county employees. Estimated award total $74,250 annually. Next is a supplier contract with Van Dyke Baylor Corporation. This is a contract for the purchase of Bolograph OEM parts for the Bureau of Solid Waste Single Stream Recycling System. This company is a supplier of the direct OEM parts necessary for that. Award total of $625,000. Next is a supplier contract with One Absolute LLC. This is for the purchase of Empower mobile app. This mobile app is related to development of the Department of Economic and Workforce Development's youth program. Award total 3 years, $60,000. Next is a supplier contract with Mid-Atlantic Precast Corp. This is for concrete pieces needed for repairs on storm drains. They are the sole manufacturer that produces all of the concrete pieces that match and are compatible with existing county storm drain structures. Estimated award of $200,000. Next is a purchase order with Advanced Scale of Maryland LLC. This is for the purchase or replacement of existing outdated guide rails for the Central Acceptance Facility and Eastern Sanitary Landfill. Estimated or award total of $232,694. Next is a supplier contract with Cobwebs America Incorporated. This is for a 5-year agreement. This is a 5-year agreement for subscription lenses from Cobwebs America Inc. The county uses Cobweb Tangles as it is an open source web intelligence platform collecting and analyzing data from endless digital channels. The WebLock subscription facilitates proper planning for public safety issues and events according to the justification memo. Estimated award total of $607,569. Next is a supplier contract with Pipe Tools Incorporated. This is for the purchase of galvanized electric eel feeder cable, accessories and parts. This cable is used to unclog blocked sewer line and mains, and the county has found, based on the justification memo, that this cable is far superior to others on the market because of their welds on connectors and ability not to kink. Estimated award total of $115,000. Next is a purchase order with Foster and Freeman USA Incorporated. This is for the purchase of Crime Light Auto handheld forensic imaging device with camera for the biology unit in the police department. This company is the only manufacturer of the Crime Light Auto kits. Estimated award total of $34,498.46. And finally, a purchase order with Van Dyke Baylor Corporation. This is for the purchase and installation of an optical sorting unit to the single stream recycling at the county's material recovery facility. The company is the U.S. representative of Bolograph, and other sorters would not be compatible to the existing equipment, necessitating this purchase. Award total of $1,028,334.58, and that is all on that.
That's enough.
Yes, sir.
Any questions or comments from the members?
Yep, Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
Yeah, when I see the first one, Rosetta Stone, everyone here knows how concerned I am about the academic performance of our schools. And I would like to ask the administration to consider hiring these services such as Sylvan Learning Center, et cetera, that have been so successful in helping students to catch up The COVID issue really did hurt our students. And so I'd like the administration to please take a look at, there are a lot of volunteers out there. I think of Broadmead, the retirement facility near me, a lot of ex-teachers. I think that this administration, I think this county needs to be aggressive in community, especially in communities where the school's academic performance has fallen. We as a county, education, well, crime, safety is number one, but education is number two. And so I would like the administration to take a look at this and develop a plan where we can help students to make up for the gap that occurred during the COVID period. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Next, Mr. Chairman, is the council's consideration of the fiscal year 2024 Arts and Sciences grants.
Yes, Ms. Newport?
Good evening again. The Department of Economic and Workforce Development is requesting approval of the fiscal year 2024 Arts and Sciences grants portfolio, which totals $3,880,300. The portfolio includes general fund operating grants, which total $2,840,000, and 19 tourism program grants totaling $680,800. Also included are grants totaling $325,000 funded by a grant from the Maryland State Arts Council and a selection of additional grants totaling $34,500. The county's Commission on Arts and Sciences reviews and recommends grant awards based on a variety of criteria, including the benefit to our community. The recommendations represent a diverse portfolio that enhances our multicultural programming and experiences for residents of all ages. The department requests your favorable approval for the fiscal year 2024 Arts and Sciences grants portfolio.
Any questions or comments from the members? Their motion to approve the grants?
So moved.
It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Young?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Mr. Katz?
Aye.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Ertel?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
The ayes have it. The grants are approved. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Next, Mr. Chairman, is Resolution 21-23, Perry Hall Mansion, authorize pre-approve of sale.
Ms. Schindel?
Good evening,
Good evening.
Councilman Chair, President Council, excuse me, and Chair. I first would like to say I don't go out on the limb often to speak for others, but I feel very confident to speak to Councilman Marks that Madam Mayo, Kimmy Rossin, and Brad Corner and I are very committed to making sure the communication in regards to Perry Hall Mansion, that we do stay connected and that you are along with us as a partner in this endeavor. So that is our commitment to you, sir. Hope I didn't overstep.
No. And I thank that, and you've demonstrated that already. So thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you. Administration is currently requesting the approval of a zero contract with a to-be-determined purchaser for the sale of Perry Hall Mansion. The county is currently working with an auctioneer house to determine the viability of the auction of this property. If successful, the auction is estimated to occur in late October. The Perry Hall Mansion is currently owned, as you know, by Baltimore County. Although the county has done some stabilization to this home, it has never been utilized by any department, as in need of extensive maintenance and repair before any type of use can be considered. In addition, the opportunity for the county to use this is very limited, if not unrealistic, and since meeting current day permitting standards, including ADA, will be very difficult with the current MHT requirements. The Perry Home Mansion was acquired to the county in 2001. As we had said, it is an old home that was built in 1773. It's a historic home that is currently put on the MHT in 2003. The entire acreage is 3.9 acres, and its building is subject to the easement. The easement placements is put a number of restrictions on the requirement of this building and the property. Among them are required improvements, renovations, and major repairs by MHT. The property is mandated to be open to the public 5 days per year. Any architectural archaeological resources to preserve and any excavation greater than 12 inches must be approved by the MHT. As a result of placing this easement on the MHT, the county received a $400,000 grant from the state to assist in the original stability of this property. The county has completed an exterior stabilization of the mansion in 2004. And in 2007, the county, through DPW, commissioned an interior restoration feasibility study. Following this study, the county installed a new HVAC and fire alarm system in 2009 with the approval of MHT. And in 2010, porch repairs were completed. And it was the capital cost of all these projects was well over $1 million. To date, currently, from 2013 to now, property management routinely inspects the property and has completed over 100 building work-related work orders to stabilize the structure. The site is currently not on public water or septic, but as you know in our last testimony, it will be tied in eventually to the larger project that DPW is doing. The property is off a dirt lane of Perry Hall Mansion, and that is used to access the site located between neighboring houses. This may be possible to bring access to the home from another point of the property where it is in front of Meeting Road House. There is no paving parking lot, and the 3.9 acres, site is all grass and would be hard to accommodate significant parking. So we are asking your permission to consider giving this loving home a new opportunity by the community to really take hold and utilize this great facility and put it back into the community as a vibrant asset.
Thank you, Ms. Shendo. Is there any questions, comments from the members? Is there a motion to approve Resolution 21-23?
So moved.
Been moved, I'll second it. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on Resolution 21-23.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Young?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Mr. Ertel?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
A reluctant aye, because I was in the legislature when we appropriated this money to preserve this mansion, and I just think that as a county, this is such a gem. I would rather it stay in county hands, and I would rather it be used as, you learn from the past. And I think what this mansion represents and its history and the history of the family that owned it would be beneficial to future generations. So I will support this, but I wish we had gone in another direction. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Councilman Marks.
Thank you, Councilman. I believe you were a delegate when I was president of the Perry Hall Improvement Association and seeking that money from Annapolis. And I want to thank you. You have a longstanding interest in historic preservation. I understand that. Trust me, I would have loved to have seen that vision become a reality. I've worked for 12 years to try to make this work. I believe that, as I said on Tuesday, that we acted appropriately in landmarking the mansion and stabilizing it and saving it. But I also believe that as a realist, we need to look at private options as long as the mansion cannot be demolished and as long as it can be viewed by the public. And it is with those considerations in mind that I've come to the conclusion this is the best path forward.
Councilman Marks, the state of Maryland, I think I explained it in the last meeting, has a policy where if they have historic buildings on state land that are significant, they offer these buildings to private individuals if that individual will agree to renovate up to the standards that are prescribed by what the Historic Commission controls it. And then once the family has left the property, it goes back to the state ownership. And I wish that we as a county had looked at that option. Because I just think it's of such significance that I think it should have been back in county hands, and I think it could have really contributed to education and to future generations. And I know when I voted for the 400,000, I know there were money for the roof later on. There was all kind of state funds, I remember. The understanding was always that it was going to stay in county hands. And, I understand what you mean about being realistic.
No, I understand.
And I'm sorry it's ended up this way, but
I think,
yeah.
Jerusalem Mill, which is in Kingsville, is the model in many ways. And they have the State Department of Natural Resources headquartered there, and they have a thriving volunteer organization. Part of the difficulty with the mansion has also been its location, an area that the neighborhood really doesn't want traffic and a lot of activity. But trust me, we explored all of these options. And I still am confident that a private property owner with the grant we're going to discuss will be able to make some great progress here.
Have it open.
Yeah, it's required to be open. Yes, and I would not be supporting this if the public did not have access. I don't think the public should have contributed the type of resources that it did unless they have some type of access, and I've made that clear.
There were significant resources from
State and county, right?
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Next, Mr. Chairman, is Resolution 22-23, Perry Hall Mansion, approval of the renovation grant.
Thank you. The administration is requesting approval of a $250,000 grant that will be made available in correlation with the Perry Hall Mansion auction sale of property. The auction will occur in late October. The goal for this grant is to assist the new owner in stabilizing the home and help offset the costs of maintenance and utility repairs set by the Maryland Historic Trust easement. The new owner will have the opportunity to apply for the grant through the Department of Planning, who will also administer the grant. The potential new owner will be required to complete all repairs prior to the reimbursement. MHT approval on all work must be received before and after completion of the scope of work, and itemized bills will be submitted to property management for final approval before disbursement.
Thank you. Are there any questions or comments from the members? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve Resolution 22-23?
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on Resolution 22-23.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Ertel?
Aye.
Mr. Young?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Resolution 22-23 is passed. Next item, please.
Next, Mr. Chairman,
Thank
is
you, Mr. Chairman.
Resolution 23-23. This resolution is sponsored by Councilman Young. amending the boundary of the Baltimore National Pike Commercial Revitalization District.
Councilman Young?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Brought up at the previous meeting, this would amend the boundary. Sorry, Mr. Secretary, you'd say 2323.
23, yes, sir. Baltimore National Pike.
Understood. Amends the boundary for the Baltimore National Pike Commercial Revitalization District. This was brought up in conversations with the business community, as well as some folks that have plans for the future in this area. It is not a substantial change in terms of expansion and was agreed upon between business owners and stakeholders in the area. Move favorable.
Thank you. Any questions or comments from the members? It's been moved, it's been seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Young?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Mr. Urtel?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Bill Resolution 23-23 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Next is Resolution 24-23. This is also sponsored by Councilman Young, amending the boundary of the Catonsville Commercial Revitalization District.
Councilman Young?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Resolution 2423, much like 2323, extends the Catonsville Commercial Revitalization District. Is not a large substantial change, but was requested by the community folks. And at the time that the map was drawn, this area was left out because it did not have a commercial use. That has since changed since the original boundaries were drawn, and we're now moving to include them. Move favorable.
Second.
Okay. It's been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from the members? Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Young?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Urtel?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Resolution 24-23 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Next is Resolution 25-23, sponsored by Councilman Marks. Crematories encourage General Assembly to amend setback regulations.
I understand there is well, Councilman Marks, you start, and then we'll talk about the amendment.
Thank you very much. As Mr. Boswick mentioned, Resolution 2523 encourages the state to amend regulations in order to implement setback requirements for crematory incinerators that are nearby residential properties and facilities that serve vulnerable populations. You've heard from my constituents who expressed support for this resolution. I am acting on their behalf and strongly encourage you to adopt this resolution, which simply asks the state to consider these type of regulations.
Any questions or comments from the members?
Mr. Chairman, I have an amendment. If you'd read the amendment, please.
Yes, sir. Mr. Catch is correct. Mr. Catch is offering an amendment that would first encourage the Maryland General Assembly to study and examine the potential health benefits of implementing statewide setback requirements for crematory incinerators located in proximity to residential properties and facilities that serve vulnerable populations, and then to consider new state law or regulations as a result of their study and findings.
When I was in the legislature, you're gonna laugh at this, but I was the chairman of the death industry. And so I'm very familiar with crematories, funeral homes, cemeteries, et cetera. And, as a result of our work, we did, it led to the Department of the Environment coming up with regulations regarding crematories. So I'm very interested in knowing what other states have done, what information that they've been able to find. And because I don't want the General Assembly, 100 feet's good, but maybe 700, maybe 600. So I think it needs to be based on fact. So that's the purpose of the amendment.
Councilman?
And I thank Councilman Catch for offering this amendment.
Okay. Any questions, comments from the members? Made a motion on the amendment? So you have a second?
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on the amendment.
Mr. Jones,
Aye.
Mr. Marks,
Aye.
Mr. Catch,
Aye.
Mr. Hertel, Mr. Crandall,
Aye.
Mr. Young,
Aye.
Mr. Patoka.
Aye.
Ayes have it. The amendment is passed. Mr. Secretary, before we get started, any additional questions or comments from the members on the resolution as amended? Is there a motion to approve the resolution 26-23?
25, 23.
I'm sorry, 25-23. Getting ahead of myself. Is there a motion to approve
So moved.
resolution 25-23?
So moved.
It's been moved. Been seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones,
Aye.
Marks,
Aye.
Mr. Catch, Mr. Patoka,
Aye.
Mr. Young,
No.
Mr. Hertel,
No.
Mr. Crandall,
No.
Ayes have it. Resolution 26-23 pass. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Next, Mr. Chairman, is Resolution 26-23. This is a resolution sponsored by Councilman Marks, Commission on Disabilities, recommendations related to automatic door entrances.
Councilman Marks?
Thank you. This resolution will ask the Commission on Disabilities to review the laws, regulations, and policies associated with the accessibility of new and existing commercial building entrances and public restroom facility doors for those who use wheelchairs, scooters, and walkers for mobility, and report back to the council on or before December 31st, 2023.
Any questions or comments from the members? Is there a motion to approve resolution 26-23?
So moved.
Moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on resolution 26-23.
Mr. Jones,
Aye.
Mr. Marks,
Aye.
Mr. Hertel,
Aye.
Mr. Crandall,
Aye.
Mr. Young,
Aye.
Mr. Patoka,
Aye.
Mr. Catch.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Resolution 26-23 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Next, Mr. Chairman, is Resolution 27-23. This resolution is sponsored by Councilman Catch and permits a partial refund to Ann J. Alligayer, who as a blind person is entitled to a partial refund under state law.
Mr. Chairman, it's my honor to move resolution 2723.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones,
Aye.
Mr. Catch,
Aye.
Mr. Patoka,
Aye.
Mr. Young,
Aye.
Mr. Crandall,
Aye.
Mr. Hertel,
Aye.
Mr. Marks.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Resolution 27-23 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Next, Mr. Chairman, is Resolution 28-23. This is a resolution requesting the county council to approve the Maryland Agricultural Land Preservation Foundation FY23 easement cycle agricultural easements order for introduction only this evening.
Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Next is Resolution 29-23. This is a resolution requesting the council's approval of applications and sale of development rights easements through the Agricultural Land Preservation Foundation, also for introduction only this evening.
Next item, Mr. Secretary.
I believe that is the last item on the council's agenda, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Since there is no further business before the council, is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. The meeting is adjourned. As is customary, anyone who has registered to speak online prior to the meeting is allowed 3 minutes to speak. Ms. Belcastro, are there any speakers signed up this evening?
Yes, Mr. Chair, we have 3 speakers this evening.
Okay,
However, I think one is not here. Jim Riffin, Mr. Riffin was here during the work session last week. He was talking about, or wanted to speak about an issue that wasn't on the agenda. So I directed him and actually registered for him today, but he doesn't appear to be here.
Okay.
So I'm going to move on to the next speaker. The next speaker is Jason Johnson, and Mr. Johnson is on virtually. Mr. Johnson, you are a panelist and you may begin your testimony. You can unmute yourself, Mr. Johnson.
I can wait till the work session, discuss my issue. Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you. Next speaker.
Our next speaker is Zachary Taylor. Mr. Taylor, you are on as a panelist and may begin your testimony. Mr. Taylor? Mr. Taylor?
Okay, we're batting 1,000. 3 up and 3 down. One more shout out, Mr. Taylor.
Mr. Taylor, you are unmuted.
Okay, all right, Mr. Taylor, last chance, going once. Mr. Zachary Taylor going twice. Mr. Zachary Taylor going 3 times. What is the name of the Zachary in Lost in Space? What was his last name? Zachary? A little before our time. Oh, before your time? Okay, never mind. All right.
There was a movie in the 90s.
All right. Well, Will Roberts, that's the Will, but Zachary Taylor, I think, may have been the professor. I mean, but anyway, that'll do it. Any additional question, comments from the members? Okay. Everybody be safe, and we will see you next week. The meeting is adjourned. Zachary Smith. Okay, Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Sorry, Zachary.